it is 100% positive. Let me say that.
Okay.
100% positive. I would, if I had to do life over again, I would have went to therapy sooner, way much sooner. Trust and believe me. It's made, and I choose decisions. I make decisions better. I choose the people around me better, so to speak. It's everything has to comes from a standpoint and a lens of, I guess I'm gonna just say mental health, right? Is this poisonous or not? Is this person self-aware? Is this person a harm to themselves and inadvertently a harm to me? And do they not know it? And do I know my boundaries? That's something I learned in
Mm-hmm.
therapy for sure. I read the book Boundaries. I suggest, I'm not a professional, but I suggest the book to anyone. Um, yeah, but I learned those boundaries and learned that through therapy. So I try my best. I was one of the people, like, I think it was a year in, I wasn't one of the my therapist babies. Well, my therapist said this, my therapist said that. Therapy doesn't say this. And I was just like, I think that's a growing pain. Hopefully nobody watching knows, like, you might be that person, you might not, but that's a growing pain. All right. It's kind of
Sure.
like going to school for psychology, delusions of grandeur. I kind of look at it like that. It's like you're gonna have this new the lens you look through had been cloudy, and
Mm-hmm.
someone just took alcohol wipes, and now you can see, and now you're like, oh wait, y'all probably shouldn't be doing that, or no, you probably shouldn't think that way. I had to go through that, and that was a social kind of. I felt myself becoming a social pariah because people who don't understand the language, the verbiage of mental health, it sounds
Mm-hmm.
like Japanese to them, but it sounds like you're preaching. And that has to do something with the black community. It's like I think we go to church so much and hear someone like preaching, we probably don't want to hear it nowhere else.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you gotta have a conversation more than you preaching. And so
Correct.
I'm learning that through going through therapy too, in my own works, and whether or not I'm on a show or I'm out at a mixer with a co-ed mixer or not. It's like put the medicine in the candy. I'm learning that through therapy, right? I'm learning so much about myself. I'm learning so much about not other people, but how to interact with other people and how to. I'm learning from my coping mechanisms. I'm more hopeful, so to speak. That's where I get from therapy. The fact
Beautiful.
that I know how to create a atmosphere or create a thought process and manifest something positive and know how to actively work in the moment. That's the thing I think people don't get from therapy. Like, I know how to handle stuff in the moment. I've learned how to be a master of my emotions and how to actively think and respond, not react to a disheartening, traumatic, or very triggering situation. That's like the fifth. Hopefully, I spoke on points, but that's like the fifth positive point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is
Yes.
the effects that I say have. These are the positive effects that I've gotten from going through therapy for myself. So hopefully, I lived a life, and I'm trying not to stand on my soapbox, but live the life and show
Mhm.
people this is what a positive take on therapy and doing the work looks like. I want to say that. I mean, I've had to figure that out, like doing a second show. It's like I can't just tell people to be going to therapy. I learned, I stopped doing that. I don't have a conversation with someone, listen and say, you ever thought about going to therapy? No one receives that well. But I've learned how to just be the example, and then people see that and say, something's different. He's talking
There you
different.
go.
What does that word mean? What does he mean when he say that? Or why does he do that? And of course, I'm on our diaspora. People say that's white people stuff. It's like, no, that's positive, healthy, positive manifestation stuff. That's clear mind, clear lens. That's healing. That's positive response, not reacting. And these are some of the things that you could have. You could have a life to where you could positively think of something and have a positive outcome as long as you do the work.